Hey, what's going on YouTube? My name is Fendi, aka Mr. D. You guys can call me Fendi or Mr. D. Today's video is about my 3 reasons for why teachers are leaving the field in droves. And we're not going to waste any time, guys. We're going to jump right into it. Reason number 3. A lot of teachers are currently leaving the field because they found out, and this is something, guys, unfortunately, a lot of teachers don't find out until they become teachers. It's sad, really, but they find out that there is so much hard work in this field of teaching for so very little pay. They don't know, and nobody tells us, unfortunately, nobody tells teachers that when you come into the field, there are going to be so many expectations that are heaped upon you. For example, you become mothers, you become fathers, you become therapists, you become social workers, you become coaches, life coaches, you become mentors. There are so many things that are not even what you would expect to be within the realm of education. And then on top of that, you're expected to also instruct and teach at a high level. And you're expected somehow to make sure that your scholars or your students are learning at the very highest levels. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people, unfortunately, and we're going to get into this later, they just come into education thinking, hey, I didn't make it in this field. I didn't make it in this career. I didn't make it in that career. I'm just going to come and I'm going to be an educator because it's the easy way. Unfortunately, if you're thinking about doing that, or if you did that, you're going to find out, or you already know, that education is probably one of the more challenging fields that you can get into. And guess what? There's very little pay. So if you're coming into it for the pay, guys, pump the brakes, go ahead and make a U-turn, because you gotta have a passion for this career. Reason number 2, and this is something that we're definitely dealing with right now, which is those dreaded words, COVID-19. I've never seen anything like it. You've never seen anything like it. I don't think your grandparents have ever seen anything like it. But guys, imagine this. We are sitting here teaching virtually to students, and some of them were struggling in a face-to-face setting. They were struggling in the face-to-face arena, and now they're at home where there is less structure, there is less discipline, there is more comfort, there's a whole lot more distraction, and unfortunately, in a lot of cases, there are not, the support system at home is not as strong as it needs to be. Let me take that back. The support system at home in so many cases is non-existent whatsoever. And so you have this situation where, first of all, teachers are overwhelmed. They feel like their safety is at risk. They feel like the students' safety is at risk. Teachers are going to work. Some of them are teaching synchronously and asynchronously and synchronous. I don't even know at this point which one is which, because there's so many terms being thrown around. It's just something that's so very new for us. And a lot of people, unfortunately, are not built to handle this level of stress. It's something where we had to all just kind of hit a pivot all at once. It's stressful for the teachers. It's stressful for the parents. So everybody in the equation is stressed out. But guess what? Teachers are being expected to produce at the same level in a lot of areas. And when students are not performing, the teachers are getting the blame for it. Nobody's taking a look at the fact that we're in a global pandemic, and everybody, yes, rightfully so, are concerned about the students. And people are concerned about parents and how they're doing, and the government is pitching in. But the question that I hear so often is, who's looking out for the mental health of the teachers? And so that's a big reason right now, guys. A lot of teachers are leaving in droves. And for my final reason number 1, guys, the field of education is one of the most disrespected careers that is out there. While we are serving and we are nurturing, we are raising the next generation, we're trying to build them up to be successful. We're creating doctors, lawyers, the therapists, the judges, the basketball players. Our coaches are coaching them. And then we're not getting our fair due. We're not getting our respect that we deserve. Teachers are often looked down upon. You know, people expect you to just drop everything and just focus on whatever they want you to focus on. Parents are expecting you to work miracles while you're teaching students that are in class. You're teaching students that are asynchronous or teaching students that are virtual, and there's so many things going on. Administration is piling on top of it, and it's just so much. Yet a lot of people don't respect the field. They don't understand what teachers actually do. They simply think that you're in a classroom and you're just teaching 1 + 1 = 2, not realizing there are so many nuances to the art of teaching, to the science of teaching, that the common person doesn't understand. If you haven't been in the field, it's hard for you to actually understand what's happening in the field of education. If you could walk a day in the life of a teacher, I guarantee that your level of respect would improve. And so I know I'm preaching to the choir here because this is a channel for teachers, but I would like anybody to know who comes across this channel that the field of education is something that should be taken seriously, as we are creating the doctors, the lawyers, the judges, every single thing out there. We're putting out police officers, we're putting out therapists, we're putting out rocket scientists, we're putting out geologists, we're putting out earth space, scientists, we're putting out rocket scientists, we're putting out all these different things. Teachers are molding and developing these things and sparking this inspiration, yet we are looked down upon, and we are told that we got to do more, and we are told that we're going to pay you less, and we are told that you can't get this raise, and we are told that you can't have these resources, and we're told all these things. So guys, I look forward to sharing with you guys in the future on this channel. I want to take you guys along with me on the ride, and there's going to be days when I go live. There's going to be days when I just kind of come on and I just tell you about my day. There's going to be days when I come on and I drop tips and I drop nuggets. So just stick around. And if you haven't done it yet, go ahead and smash like. Don't forget, hit the bell and make sure that you can get all future notifications from this channel. Once again, if you're a teacher, you should be liking this channel, because we're going to get deep into it and we're going to dialogue. We're going to laugh. We're going to have a good time on this channel. So support, and I will see you on the next video.